Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is July the 30th. The good people at Vatra has sent me a battery to review. And the reason why I decided to do this review on this battery right here is because the cost of it mostly. This right here is probably one of the best prices I've seen on these lithium batteries right here. This is a 24 group, 100 amp hour battery. It is marine deep cycle, what it says on the website. And the biggest point of this one right here is it has low temperature cutoff. Now, you know, I've told y'all before there, I run all lithium batteries in my boat. Everything in this thing except my cranking battery is all lithium, my trolling motor. And back when I bought these batteries, they didn't have all this fancy bells and whistles on it that they have today. And they didn't have low temperature cutoff. Lithium, you have to stop charging them below 32 degrees or you run the battery. Well, this battery right here cuts itself off at 32 degrees where you can't charge it and destroy the battery. We're going to unbox it real quick and see what's in it. I hadn't even opened this thing yet. It just came to me in the mail, so we're gonna unbox it together, and we're gonna see how much they think about their battery, how well they package these things. Oh, it's got a handle on it too. I like that. Let's pull this thing out. All right, there it is, guys. Let's get the plastic off of here. It is Vatra 100 amp hour. This is a 24 group battery, so it's not no big giant battery. It's not taking up a lot of space, and it don't weigh very much. You know, that's the main point, is don't keep adding weight to your dang boat there. If you fool around, this old boat right here will be sunk. You see it was packed pretty dang good there in styrofoam. So let's throw this over here out of the way. Good, there's the bolts and the terminal caps right there to mount it with. So it says it right here on the front. Low temperature cutoff. Now, it don't have a bunch of bells and whistles on it right here. It's kind of a basic battery right here. It's really, it's what I look for. I don't, you know, where y'all see, I don't want a bunch of dang bells and whistles on something there that's going to break and quit, you know. The cars, you know, I spent my whole life working on dang cars in the body shop there, you know. And the more bells and whistles they put on them dang things, the more they broke. It was always something wrong with the dang cars there. Had to take a computer to hook to them there to figure out what in the world was wrong with it. Well, this one don't have all that crazy stuff on it. It's got low temperature cutoff. It's got high temperature or high voltage overload. If you try to overload the battery right here, it's going to cut itself off. And one thing about this battery right here, my batteries, if they cut off from over discharge, you have to go ahead and reset them some crazy way. I don't even remember how you do it there with a charger. But this one right here is you don't have to do anything to it. You just, it'll reset itself and come back on and be ready to go. Now I'll read you just what it says on the website right here. It says, experience unmatched reliability and efficiency with the Vatra Group 24 deep cycle battery with built-in 100 amp BMS. The BMS means battery management system. It's always protecting itself. It's a little computer running inside the battery there that if something goes wrong, it'll shut itself down. It's constantly monitoring itself. You know, some of these dang batteries nowadays they got I got Bluetooth and all kind of stuff on it. You know, I like the basic batteries. There's not much to go wrong with them. You know. If somebody decides to quit making the daggum out, then you can't monitor your battery no more. So this don't have all that junk on it, but it has the basic thing that I wanted specifically on my batteries on front and back. I got my my graph battery. This is what this is going to be. This right here is going to be to power all my graphs, including, that's it, the one on the steering wheel. They all watch the console. Y'all watch the Livescope view on. It's going to power that one with full brightness. I don't never turn the brightness down because I can't see the thing with my 4 eyes no more. I got 2 graphs on the front, the 12-inch Garmin up there, it runs at full brightness. I got a Humminbird 8-inch right under it that I use it at full brightness. I use it to control my trolling motor, believe it or not. All my controls show up on the Humminbird, is the reason why I use that thing. I run 4 cameras on this boat. So, and they're all powered on that same battery right there. So they're all plugged into these kind of chargers, right? You know, USB chargers like this right here, the batteries are. And these things are always plugged in and running. So I use a lot of battery. You know, I got 2 Livescopes on the boat. They run constantly all the time. I got one on that pole y'all see me using all the time. And sometimes there, when the fish are out roaming, I'll use the one on the trolling motor. And you know, if the one on the trolling motor, if I can see him, the trolling motor's pointed at him. That's why I use that. And I just chase them around the lake sometimes. You know, sometimes I run across some big ones like that there and I want to just run them down, so I'll use that one. So anyhow, all that stuff runs all the time. I use a lot of battery. So we're gonna find out just how good this battery is right here. And I'm gonna run it, I'm gonna charge it all the way up, make sure it charges like it's supposed to. I'm not gonna tell y'all something that ain't so. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what this thing does, and y'all actually gonna be able to monitor it on the next few fishing trips. I'm gonna run this thing, I'm gonna charge it up, and I'm gonna run it until it runs down. We're gonna see how many fishing trips we can get out of this one little bitty battery right here, running all those graphs. And like I said, y'all be able to monitor it on the screen when you see the Livescope. Look at the battery voltage up there. You'll be able to see exactly what the thing is, and I'm not gonna charge it until this runs out. We're gonna find out how many trips it makes. This battery also has grade A cells in it, which are electric vehicle EV cells, as they call them. And like I said, the biggest feature I like about the thing is the low temperature cutoff, and it says that it will. I'm looking at the website right here, and so I can tell you all this because I can't remember nothing. It says that it'll cut off at 32 degrees. It'll disable the charge, so it can't charge below 32 degrees, which will burn any lithium battery. And it'll resume charging again at 41 degrees. So when the temperature of the battery rises back up, not necessarily the temperature of the outside, but the temperature of the battery rises back up to 41 degrees, it will resume charging again if it needs it. Now, I have a lithium charger on this thing right here that charges all of my batteries. And when it gets full, man, it cuts them off. So the BMS on these things right here work good. They don't charge anymore. So it has a high capacity and a power configuration where you can run 4 of these batteries in series or in parallel. Either way you want to go about it. You can put 4 of them together and run all of them 4 together. You know, the size of them, most people got enough room there to where they can run. I wouldn't mind running this right here off my trolling motor, you know, because of the low temp cutoff. I wish all my batteries had it, but they don't. They were when I bought mine, and they're a heck of a lot cheaper. When I bought mine, man, they were real expensive. And but I figured, you know, I think this battery has like a 5-year warranty. And most of these batteries right here, they say they have a 15-year lifespan. So, you know, what the expected lifespan. Not necessarily, may not make it that long, may make it longer, you never know. But, you know, I probably won't be alive in 15 years. So I figured, you know, with these batteries I have on my boat now, I ain't never had to buy no more batteries, maybe except my cranking battery, you know, because I still use a lead acid on the cranking battery just for the cranking amps. These batteries, this particular battery and they do have cranking batteries in lithium now, but this battery is not for cranking. It's just for power. I mean, that's all. So don't put it on your motor and try to crank your boat with it. I don't know what it'll do, to be honest with you, but they're not ready for cranking. All right, let's see if we can get this thing installed here and see how long it takes to charge it up and see what the charge, how much comes on the battery, you know, from when they ship them, because I have no idea. We're gonna find out everything together. I'll see you in just a minute. All right. That's good. This is a little battery meter right here. It comes pre-charged, it's 13.2 volts right off the bat. And it is 88% charged. So we're gonna charge it on up and get this back over here. We're gonna charge it on up and see if it charges real good. I'm almost positive it's gonna charge real good because they don't, you know, I never got a lithium battery that comes with that much charge on it already there. So that's good. We're gonna carry that on the reservoir. So the next time you see me there, we're gonna have it all charged up. And y'all, like I said, y'all monitor the voltage on the Livescope and see what that is. Y'all be able to see the same thing I see. And we're gonna find out how many trips I can go on with this battery running all this stuff. I got the 10-inch Ultra, the 12-inch Ultra up front, and the Humminbird Helix 8, 4 cameras, and something else. I forgot what all I got hooked to this dang thing. Oh, all these chargers right here, man. I got chargers everywhere. And also I had to charge up the drone. I've been playing with the drone on the water a little bit. We're going to start doing a little bit of videos with the drone some too. So, all right, guys, we're all installed and mounted up. And I'm fixing to go fishing. It's been charged and everything. I want to show you the charge on it there. See, it said it did charge to 100%, no problem. So that's really good. Most of the lithium batteries I've had never have charged 100%, but this one right here charged right up to 100%. So that's what we wanted. And I want y'all to see how much stuff I got hooked to this poor little old battery right here, man. This thing, I tell you what, loaded now, but I think it'll, you know, it'll do good. The other battery I had in there, it would always last all day, but it would need charged again before the next day. We're gonna see how good this one right here does. We're gonna run it until it runs down and see how many days I can fish with it. All right, guys, I'm fixing to go fishing. We're fixing to find out just how good this thing is. See y'all just a little bit. All right, guys, this was fishing day number 1 right here. These things, all these graphs and everything, cameras and all that stuff has been running probably, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 hours. I don't really even know, to be honest with you. I'll have to go back and look and try to keep up with it all. But you see our voltage is still at 3.6 volts. And that's all that time we spent out here with all these graphs running. They're running full, you know, I'll show you, full brightness. I mean, well, that says 99, it's supposed to be on 100. Leave it right there. And, but anyhow, I run everything on full brightness. So all the rest of them are set on full brightness, I can guarantee you that. But anyhow, I wanted to see how good this battery did right here. And the battery did, I think, extremely well for what we were doing. You know, you figure I started out with 13.6 volts. I still got 13.6 volts. And I ran all day long, you know, out here fishing with them on maximum brightness, all the graphs, all the cameras, everything charged. I've been charging drone batteries and all kind of stuff. We put the drone up in this video today here a couple of times there till the wind got bad on us. But anyhow, just wanted to see y'all out there. I'll see y'all on the next fishing video. Well, guys, this is day 2 of the fishing with the new battery with the Livescope on and everything you would imagine in this boat. Everything has been on, and I want to show you what the voltage is now. Hang on, let me turn this camera around. Hang on just a second. Ah, there you go. We still got 13.4 volts of electricity. This is 2 days of fishing now, of all, you know, not all day long, but it's probably 4 or 5 hours a day I fished with everything running. I run with the screens there. The screen is run, you know, everything is on 100%. I mean everything. So I run every screen in the boat on that right there. I've been charging dang drone batteries and playing with the drone out here, and you know, all these cameras right here, 4 cameras running off this one battery. It's a whole bunch of stuff running off this battery. The live well, it's running off of it. But anyhow, this battery's doing real good. I'm telling you, I ain't got no complaints with that right there. That's a whole lot better than what I had with the other battery. And this is a heck of a lot cheaper than the other battery was. Plus, it's got the low temperature cutoff. All right, well, I'll see y'all on the next fishing video. And y'all can just watch the videos along the way right here, and y'all see what the voltage is and kind of keep up with it yourself. And you'll see for yourself how the battery's doing. All right, talk to y'all later. All right, guys, this is day 3 of fishing with this new Vatra battery that we got right here, hooking all our electronics to. And it's, man, it's still showing 13 volts of electricity right there. That's crazy. But, you know, I fished 2 other days. Today has probably been about a 7-hour trip. These things have been running the whole time. And it's still showing, on this gauge right here, it's showing 76% of the battery still left. So, man, I tell you what, this is a way better battery than what I had. So far, I'd say this is a dang good battery there, but we're gonna fish one more day there and see how it holds up. There you go. See, it's showing 13 volts of battery still left, and all the graphs are still on right now. Everything is still running, and we still got that much battery left after 3 days of usage. This thing has not been charged except the very first day I got the thing there. I charged it up then, and so we're just still not going to charge it. We're going to leave it just like it is, and we're going to fish one more day with it there and see how it keeps running there, man. 13 volts electricity. That's pretty dang good right there for a battery that's been running for 3 days like that on all these graphs. But I'll see y'all on the next trip. Well, hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I finally run that dang battery down. Good Lord, I didn't think that thing was ever going to run down. I was kind of wondering about it there. I tell you what, that's a good little battery right there. I didn't have any idea. It's 4 times better than the battery I've been running, because the other one I was using was this lithium battery too. I would run it for a day. If I didn't charge it overnight and have it fresh for tomorrow, it would run down before the day was over. So I would always get stuck on that dang thing. But this darn little battery right here, man, it runs for 4 days of fishing. I'm talking about long days, you know, 6-7 hours at times fishing. And man, I have, you know, it held 13 volts. Now it did like all lithium batteries there. When you seen it going to 11 something volts there, it's on this decline, and they go down pretty quick after that. So when it got to 10 something volts there, it shut itself off. So I know for a fact that the low voltage cutoff works on it, so you can't damage the battery by running it all the way down. And as soon as I hooked the charger back to it, it immediately started charging. Where some of these batteries I've had there, man, you got to pull all kind of crazy stuff to just get them charged back again. And it charged all the way back to a full charge. Let me show you right here. Let me get this over here. The best thing about this battery right here, in my opinion, is to be a budget battery. They call it a budget battery. I don't consider it a budget battery. I think it's a dang good battery that has been priced right. That's just my opinion. It don't have all the bells and whistles. It's not Bluetooth and all that kind of junk, but it does have low temperature cutoff. And that, to me, is one of the main things that you could have on a dang battery, because when it gets to 32 degrees, it'll shut itself off. It won't start charging again until it gets to 41 degrees, I believe it is. Let me show you this thing right here. It's sitting right now at 14.2 volts. That's after I charge it. I don't know if y'all can see that. I get it a little closer. And let me press the deal there. It charged to 100%. Now, like I said, I don't think I've ever had a dang battery that charged on my my onboard charger there that's ever charged to 100% before. This battery right here did. So and a good thing about these right here, you can kind of position them any way you want to position them. You know, in a boat, it don't have to be sitting up like this right here. It can be sitting, you know, turned over on its side or this way, or however you got. If you don't have room to put them in your boat there, you can kind of maneuver them around a little bit. They don't have to sit up like a regular lead acid battery, and they don't weigh much. Now, speaking of not weighing much, this battery right here actually weighs a little bit more than the battery that I have in the back right now that I'm running my trolling motors off of. It's a different brand. These weigh a little bit more, so that tells me these right here probably are really EV grade cells in this battery right here. The other batteries I have set A grade batteries, which is supposed to be EV grade, and they are lighter. The battery is lighter than this battery, so I would bet you that this battery right here is probably a way better battery. I tell you what, it's so good of a battery and it done so well past any battery I've ever had before. It's going to stay in my boat. I'm not even going to put the other batteries back in there. So hang on a minute, put the camera back up. My final thoughts, that's a solid battery right there. I'm not saying that just because I'm doing a review on it. I'm telling you the truth on it. I'm trying to be as honest as I can about it. I didn't find anything wrong with that battery whatsoever. It charged the very first time. I never had to call support on the battery, which is a lot of times you have to call support first dang thing. it charged up to 100% capacity the first time I charged it. I run it completely down. I mean, toward the battery completely shut off from, it went into protection mode to shut the battery down so he couldn't harm the cells. That means the BMS system on the thing there, which means battery management system, it works perfect. So I would, yeah, I would give the battery a grade A. I'm definitely going to keep the battery in my boat. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that review, and I hope it helps you out a lot. The reason why I've done the review is to help you guys that's been asking me about batteries in my boat, because I'm showing such high voltage usually on my graphs there. You want to know what battery I'm using. Well, this is the battery I'm using now right here, this Vatra battery. And I'll put a link in the description down on it. I'm not going to make a penny off of it or anything like that. So, you know, you don't have to worry about using the code or anything like that. Just click on the link. It'll take you right to the Vatra website. And if you need a battery, I would definitely go consider this battery right here. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out a little bit there, and I'll see y'all next time.